So the spell books themselves are mostly ported over from Knave with some adjustments.
Right.
The main thing that I gave it is I made it so that when you cast a spell, you don't roll, you just read from the book and the spell is cast. And then what I added to that mechanic was when you cast a spell, it fills a slot of inventory with fatigue. So if you start casting spells, you get more and more fatigue. Which the idea there was trying to explain why wizards didn't wear armor is
Mhm.
because they needed to cast a lot of spells and armor
Yeah.
takes up inventory. So it was kind of like a cute way of explaining why a wizard would have a bunch of people carrying books around for him, and then also, can cast maybe 9 spells a day or 10 spells a day. That's it,
Yeah. I
and then
love it.
I wanted to justify that. And so that was kind of in the first game, at least, that was probably the main original mechanic that I added to the Knave and Into the Odd rules that I cobbled together. Second edition has a couple other new things that I came up with in the same spirit, but generally speaking, the magic system was mine, which I'm very proud of. And I actually worked with like a bunch of different solutions first, trying to like make it subtract from HP and other things. And I'm really happy and where it ended up, because it's worked really well. And now almost 1,000 games or whatever I've run, the fact that people can just cast a spell without having to roll for it, but also
Yeah.
the cost is fatigue, has really helped create the kind of playstyle that I'm trying to create, which is cautious, critical thinking, using anything you have in an ingenious way. I've seen people in many games, like I played a Maze Rats game once where the players created a Rube Goldberg machine basically to try to like trap this powerful monster.